Hi there, Henry Smith here from IamWealthyandRich.com. If you're new to this service, welcome to this video series. If you're new, welcome. If you've been watching this, welcome back. Good to have you here. It's where we talk about how to understand the game of money and play it well. How to understand the game of money and play it well. Now, before I continue, I've got to do the disclaimer. I'm not a financial planner, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a CPA, I'm not an accountant. So do your own due diligence, your own research. Also, always understand with investing, any kind of investing, there are risks involved in investing. So do not invest more than you can afford to lose. With that said, what this is about, it's about wealth creation and action, the growth of an investment portfolio over time. And the objective is to grow this investment portfolio to hit the 7-figure mark and to stick with it and to monitor it on a day-to-day basis as it goes through its ups and downs, expansions and contractions, as it always does. Basically, just do it on a daily basis until it reaches that 7-figure mark. Then I shall stop now, stop monitoring. Now, I started this investment portfolio last year in 2020, May 2020. Now, prior to that, I had started a mindset strategy to get my mind in gear, because I understood that if I was going to build a 7-figure portfolio, I would have to have a 7-figure mentality. So I started working on that, using specific strategies, which I'm going to show you later, how to get hold of them later. And they worked. After I started that in February 2020, and after a few months, I was able to attract the capital I needed to get into the actual strategic investment side of things. Then I got into that and just left the money there, and it grew and grew and grew. And so this year, 2021, in February, I decided to start monitoring it and also start videoing the monitoring. That's where we are today. Then I create videos, update the figures on the screen, and then I talk about a few things. So after I finished updating, I always talk about whatever's going on in my mind. It's really an investor's journey, an investor's dialogue, and I share some things with you. So what I'm going to do right now is share my screen and go to the spreadsheet. So this is the spreadsheet we've been updating since February 1st. Started the videos actually from the 21st, or 22nd. But what we have here are 3 columns. So this is in the cryptocurrency space. Just to explain to you that to you, we've got 3 columns: altcoin, Bitcoin, and the total column, which is the most important column to me, because it's a blend of both asset classes. So, and then we have, like I said, you can see there's green and red. So green is when it's moved forward on the previous day, okay, and red is when it's moved backwards on the previous day. So as we have, forward, then we have a backward period, and we have forward and backward. Sometimes it goes forward for a whole 9 days before it goes backwards, and so on. So that's what we got. And so there's a pattern that starts to emerge after a while. If you look closely, you know what to observe. But then we got forward, backward, and that's when the market is really kind of gone sideways rather than up or down. And then decides to go down, then go up, forward, consistently. And so here we are today. The last couple of days we've had, the last few days, 5 days, we've had it go backward 4 days in a row, which was a first, and then forward and then backward. Quite a substantial step. So here we are on the 21st of June, and I get my figures here from this page called the investment summary page. And the investment summary page comes from the live feed here from CoinMarketCap. This is CoinMarketCap here. Get the figures from here. It goes in here through one of the asset groups, comes out on here, so give me the final figures here. And this is updated every like 10 minutes or so. live. And so this portfolio consists of one Bitcoin and an assortment of altcoins. One Bitcoin and an assortment of altcoins, especially selective alternative coins apart from Bitcoin, known as altcoins. So the figure, and then what we have, that's the total at the top here, 137. And what we have on the right-hand side is exactly the same portfolio, but in pounds sterling or Great British pounds. And this is the percentage split between the two asset classes, between the altcoins and the Bitcoins. So you can see the majority of the money is put in altcoins. And there's a reason for that. Massive, great reason for that. But before I go into that, let's update it. So figures I want to use here is 104, 180, 83. So 104, 180, 83, 104, 180.83. Let's see if that's right. 180, 180.83. Yeah, that's correct. So I'll bring that down. I think that's lower than yesterday. So there's another significant drop. Great. And then we move to the next column, which is the total, which is 137, 182.80, 137, 182.80, 137, 182.80. Let's see if I get that right. Oh, I don't know. I think it's just moved. I think it's just updated, 4 o'clock here. Just update. I'm going to put the new figures in. 104, 219.19. Let's do that. 104, 219.19. Okay, it's still minus. And this was 137, 133.52. 137, 133.52. Was that 52? 52. Great. Great. Let's leave it like that. I'm not changing it. So 152. And so let's bring this down. That's Bitcoin down as well. So all this will stay in the red. So that's 9,000 drop from yesterday. We had a 10,000 drop the day before, 9,000 drop yesterday. And let's put that in bold. So this is going more or less according to plan. Because like I said, as I said yesterday into yesterday's video, if you watched that, as I said, well, it's more likely to go downwards before it goes upwards. You know, what do you do when it goes downwards? You hold on. It's not the time to get out. You hold on, and it will go down and it will come back up again eventually, when it's time for it to come back up again. So you haven't lost anything if you're patient. Problem with a lot of people that they don't have any patience. Patience is, I'm in this for the long haul. This is not a 2-week investment. This is not a 2-month investment. You see what I mean? This is a medium to long-term investment. So the downwards it goes through, and when it goes down, and I expect it to go down more. So don't feel sorry for me, feel happy for me, because when it goes down more, I'm going to take reserve funds and buy some more at a lower price. So I'm secretly praying for it to go down more, to be honest with you. If it goes up, it's fine, but I would really want it to go down more. I'm sorry for those of you who might think you're losing money. You're not losing money. You're not losing the actual assets that you purchased. You still have it there. So, but yeah, I'm hoping it goes down more. And but I think that can be over the next several months from now, before as it goes down to where it should really go. But nobody knows for sure exactly how it's going to go. There's a lot of different indicators out there, but majority of the indicators indicate, about 70% of the indicators indicate a downward trend before an upward trend. So it basically means sales to be able to get some of the assets I got at bargain prices. That's how I look at it. Bargain prices. I can't wait. You understand? Different mentality. You see the difference between successful people, or people in the 5% group, 3% group, versus people in the 95% or 97% group. That they think differently, but they don't just think differently. They think opposite. You see, while people are running and fearful and and whatever, I'm running towards the so-called danger with a substantial purse to buy up in mass. I want to see if I can find out that indicator. Oh, I don't know if I could. There was an indicator, the fear and greed, fear index or something. Fear index. I'm trying to Google it. Fear index. I don't know. Measure fear and greed index or something. Let's see if it's this one. So let's just. I don't know what it's showing at the moment, but it should be showing. Let me just share my screen here. I'm just Googling it. We don't want to bring it on this thing. Share. Crypto fear and greed index. I kind of like this. You see, it shows more people slipping into extreme fear. Extreme fear. So, yeah, the market is in a state of extreme fear. Majority of the market, not all of the market, but the majority of the market is in a stage of extreme fear. And you need to understand, you have to succeed, to be successful, you have to do what the opposite of what the masses do. The masses will never be rich. The masses will never make it. The masses always make wrong decisions. The masses always go the wrong way. And everybody follows the masses. That's why it's the masses. Okay, whatever the masses do, do opposite. Opposite. The rich people in the 1% group. That is not the masses group. The masses is the 99%. Well, let's be generous, 97%. The top 3%, they're in a class of their own. Not many people in that class. It's not masses. Okay, not a lot of people. So when the masses are fearful, this is the time for the minority. What's the other word? Masses, and what's the opposite of masses? Anyway, the minority to be tactful, is to say. Okay, there's another word for it. It says when people are greedy, you should be fearful. And when people are fearful, you should be greedy. And what it means is that, and Warren Buffett came up with that, good old Warren Buffett. You know who Warren Buffett is. But in case you don't, I'm sure you all know who Warren Buffett is. Warren Buffett, right? Very successful investor here. And people are, when people are greedy, you should be, fearful. That's it. When people are greedy, you should be fearful. So when people are being too greedy, this is time for you to step out, step back. And when people are fearful, it's time for you to step in, for you to be greedy. In other words, gather all you can when people are fearful. So yeah, it's not yet. When maybe it gets down to 12, 23 right now, the extreme fear gauge. But when it gets down to 12, 10, 9, oh boy, it's the time to step in and accumulate. Let's put it that way. It's a civilized, sophisticated language. Accumulate more assets. Okay, buy all you can. Okay, that's be it crash and say it the way it is. So, but either way, if it decides to go up, it's fine. If it decides to go down, it's fine. See, I'm playing a completely different game than 95, 97% of so-called crypto investors. Well, that's because they don't understand the game of money and how to play it well. Now, for you to start to get your mind at the right frame of mind and understand the strategies that I'm using, I shouldn't share stop sharing my screen. I should take you to this page here. Where's the page? this page, let me share my screen again. You want to go to our website and download a free training. Free training to get you on your way. IamWealthyandRich.com. Get yourself here. And how to understand the game of money and play it well. And scroll down to this form on the right-hand side. And then get your millionaire mindset and investment strategy for free. Put your name and email address in there. Get free access now. And I'll send it to you. And what you do, I use from free resources. And then I put my own spin on them, how I use these free resources. And so you start to apply the strategies just the way I teach them. There's a mindset part, and then there's the investment strategy part. Get your finances in order. And then you want to move on to more advanced stuff. After you've gone through that, through everything here, you can contact us by email and get onto our, find out more about our altcoin strategy. This is where the big money is. This is what the part that will make you rich. Okay, so find out about our altcoin strategy. Get on the free webinar, and you can get more information about that as well. But first steps first. Get to this site. Claim your free training before I start charging for it, because they really shouldn't be doing it free at all. But claim your free training, and you know, start to understand the game of money and how to play it well. And money is a game, and you got to know how to play it. And that's different from the game of business. The game of money is very different from the game of business. It's good to understand the game of business and play it well, but it's also more important to understand the game of money and play it well. And they can go in hand, but it's still a different thing, the game of money. Very different. So this will start you on your path. What I want to do is ask you to please like, subscribe, share, and this video with other people. Hit the notification button as well. And also, I'd like to thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for your time and watching this video. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a wonderful and fantastic and prosperous day. Remember the name I Am Wealthy and Rich. It's not about me being wealthy and rich. To me it is. But for you, it should mean you are wealthy and rich. Okay, so you use I am wealthy and rich as in you are wealthy and rich. It was created for you, for dual purpose. So I can use it and you can use that name. Okay, it serves you when you use it for yourself. So that's an affirmation, by the way. I am wealthy and rich. Anyway, that's enough for today. You'll find out more on the training. Have a great day. Bye for now.